All right, ma'am. We're here now. Your flat, right? Yeah, I recognize this building. One of my friends used to live here a long time ago. He moved out, but I always thought this place suited certain people. Quiet, tucked away, safe enough if you're paying attention. And you, yeah, you seem like the kind of person who fits a place like this. Though, don't let the calm fool you. Crimes don't really disappear, they just learn how to hide. So you keep your eyes open when you're walking around here at night, all right? You look like someone who forgets to be careful sometimes. Someone who gets lost in her head more than she realizes. Not judging, just observing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the ride. Hmm? Yeah? Good. Thank you, ma'am. Always nice driving someone who doesn't treat me like part of the scenery. So, let me just check. Yeah, that'll be $40. Hmm. No cash? That's all right. I can take card, too. I've got the machine right here. You don't have the card either? Huh, that's interesting. So you really walked out here tonight with nothing? No wallet, no backup plan, not even a friend on standby. You really are trusting, aren't you? Or maybe just a little too used to things working out in your favor. Well, it's all right. I'm not going to leave you standing out here trying to figure out your life. But you do need to tell me, how exactly would you like to pay? Because the meter doesn't care how charming you are, and neither do the apps. Though me, I'm a little more flexible. I just mean, there are other forms of payment I take, ma'am. Other kinds of compensation. Look, ma'am, I'm not trying to pressure you, but it is late and you should probably get out of this taxi before someone else starts wondering why we're parked out here with the engine off. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, I've been sitting in this seat all day. Hours of the same dashboard, same streets, same strangers. So a change of environment actually sounds pretty good right now. I mean, if you're comfortable, of course. I'm not expecting anything, just, a little break from the routine. Besides, I've never actually been inside one of these flats. I had that friend who lived here, sure, but I never went up. Always wondered what they look like from the inside. So, if you're heading up anyway, maybe I could join you for a glass of water or tea, whatever you drink at this hour. I'm not picky. All right, let's go then. Wow. These flats really are something else. Cozy. Damn. Not flashy, not cheap. Just right. The kind of place that actually feels lived in, but still has enough space for you to breathe. If I were living alone, yeah, I'd enjoy staying somewhere like this. It fits you, too. So, do you have people over often? Yeah, I figured. The place is clean, but it doesn't have that staged look. It's real. I respect that. Anyone coming over tonight? No one? Hmm. Anyone been here recently? Still no one. So you're single. Right. Honestly, it explains a lot about the way you move around your own space. Like you're used to having it all to yourself. And since we're sharing personal details now, I'll tell you something you didn't ask. I'm single too. Yeah, a lot of guests in the taxi, but none waiting for me at home. All right, so what do you want to do now? Because you and I both know we're not just going to sit here drinking tea, pretending nothing is humming in the air between us. Come on. I walked into your flat and you offered me the safest option you could think of. TV. Really? You want to distract me that badly? That tells me more than any answer you've tried to avoid. You're nervous. In that way where your mind is running ahead of your voice, trying to decide if you should say what you're actually thinking. So, I'll ask again. What do you want to do with me right now? Hmm. Yeah, that silence says everything. You're not confused. You're just hesitant to say it out loud. And that's fine, because if you're struggling to answer, I can make it easier. I'll tell you what I want. I want to kiss you. When I walked in here, I could see it. The way your eyes traced me for just a second too long. The way you tried to steady your breath like you weren't caught off guard. You underestimate how loud silence can be, especially this close. And if you think I didn't notice the way you watched me earlier when you ordered the taxi, you did. You absolutely did. You saw me, and something in you paused, wondered, weighed possibilities you don't usually entertain with strangers. So let's stop pretending. I genuinely want to kiss you. You're beautiful. And, if you let me into your space, then you already know exactly what you want from me. Okay, come here. Closer. Yeah, closer than that. Don't do that shy thing with me now. You invited me into your space, and now you're standing there like you're trying not to breathe too loud. Relax. I'm not going to do anything you don't want. I just want you right here, in front of me, where I can actually see your face without the distance getting in the way. Good. That's better. You have no idea how distracting you are up close. Like, seriously, it's kind of ridiculous. I'm trying to keep myself in check, and you're just standing there looking at me like that. Yeah, I notice everything. The way you look away, the way you look back, the way you're pretending you're not curious about what I'm thinking. And since you're not asking, I'll tell you anyway. I'm sitting here fighting the urge to put my hands on your waist, just to feel if you're really as warm as you look right now. And the way you're looking at me doesn't help either. You're making this whole thing way too intense without even opening your mouth. You know that, right? You walk around like you're oblivious to the effect you have. But I'm telling you straight, you're pulling me in without even trying. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I want you close. Close enough that it's almost too much. And if you're wondering why, it's simple. You're beautiful. Hey, listen, before you sit down, can I ask you something? And don't overthink it, all right? Would you mind if I stayed over tonight? Just, it's late, and you look like you could use someone around. Someone who isn't going to disappear the second things get quiet again. If you want space, I'll go. No problem. But if you're okay with it, I'd like to stay. Yeah? You sure? All right, good. So, what do you want to do now? Mm, no, we don't have to do anything big. I'm not here to take over your night. We can just sit. You and me. Nothing else. Honestly, that sounds perfect. You know, I don't say this often, but you really are beautiful. I know you probably hear that and just brush it off, or you think I'm just saying it because of how close we are right now. But I mean it. You've got this softness to you. Not weak, just quiet, honest. And earlier, when I looked at you in the car, you seemed a little lonely. Not sad, just carrying something by yourself for too long. I recognize that look. People think drivers don't notice things, but we see a lot. And when I saw you standing there tonight, I don't know. Something in me wanted to make sure you didn't go back home feeling like that again. Yeah, I know. I'm just the taxi driver, right? But that doesn't mean I can't be here for you, right now, in the way you need. There's nothing wrong with wanting company. Nothing wrong with letting someone sit with you through the quiet. So if you're lonely tonight, you don't have to hide it. I'm here. Talk to me. Let me keep you company for a while.